TikTok? Is it going to work or is it going to freeze up on me? Is it going to freeze up like it's been doing every other time? Is it going to say I don't have a good connection like it's been doing every other time? Unbelievable. That's why I haven't gone live on TikTok recently. Because the past few times it's been screwing up. It's been shutting off, or it'll say you can't post it, or some weird nonsense like that. So here we go. Here we go. Yoga with Tereza's hottie right here.
In our mind. So let's
Smoking.
begin our practice today.
Do our practice. I used to be 240 pounds, by the way, but I'm 170.6 pounds. Yeah, I lost 70 pounds almost. Or I used to be 39. So I need you to listen to this. I'm going to upload my personal best deadlift, super slow 15-second reps, 260 pounds. I'm going to upload that. My last video of me deadlifting with a personal best got over 7,000 views. So that's cool. Tonight I'm going to upload the new deadlift one. Plus me, after deadlifting, doing a 250 pound plus sled pulls for like 15 laps. I'm going to try to get that uploaded to here. So yeah, I do's a lot. Plus every now and then I try to give you the truth of what's going on in this world. And then TikTok will say it goes against community standards and take it down.
Forward, tip your toes and shift your weight to the back of your heels a few times. If you'd like, maybe you can hold and try to grow a little taller.
She wants me to hold it and try to grow a little taller.
Massaging your toes, your heels. Connecting to the earth.
Nothing spectacular, just me doing yoga. Of course, you're going to see some really good poses in here. You get to see the physique in action. She wants now to, do this. Loosen my leg, I feel good. It's hottie right here. I know, she sounds like she's from South America somewhere.
And then we try to create circles on the earth.
So you get to see physique in action. 170 pounder. Not 6 foot tall. 53 years old. Yeah. Yeah, I know TikTok's owned by China. They got all the information. Whatever.
And then we're reaching through the feet.
All right, Teresa, I got some peeps that want to see the physique.
Exhale, gently bend.
Yeah.
Bend your knees. Rub your opposite elbows and relax down. You can rock side to side. Allow your head behave.
Side to side.
Stretching through the spine, relaxing your facial muscles.
Relax your face. Some of y'all are gonna get bored. I could see it.
Flat back on an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, interlacing your palms. Take a deep breath in.
I woke up yesterday, I felt like my left hand was broken. I couldn't even do this.
Through the left side.
I think I slept on it.
Keeping your lower body stable and grounded. Gaze down or up, whatever feels good for you and for your body. Inhale through the center. Exhale, bend to your left.
Oh, I need that.
Through the right side.
After this, I'm going to do 10 minutes on the rebounder. You know what that is? Mini trampoline, jumping jacks, and a bunch of different interval training exercise. Not on TikTok. That'll be on Fascist Book, by the way, BTW. Oh, I'm supposed to be stretching.
Inhale, come back through the center. Relax your hips down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Gaze up. Exhale, chair.
All right, chair pose.
Arms next to the sternum.
That's a physique, right? 170 pounder. Physique.
Inhale, straighten your arms forward. Push your head back.
Superman.
Gaze down. Keep your neck long. Inhale, bring your palms next to the heart. Exhale, twist to your left. Easy twist. Or bring your right elbow outside of your left knee. Gaze up or down. Try to keep your knees together. Try to keep your thumbs next to your
These veins I got.
next to your sternum.
Some real lean. But I've worked hard on this. I used to be like almost 240.
From here, very carefully send your right leg back, low lunge. Maybe you are keeping your palms next to your chest, or you can open your arms. Again, you can gaze up to the sky or down towards the floor. Try to find your balance. You can send your left hand back behind and rest it on your lower back. Move your right heel towards the earth.
Move to the music, play the funky music. Move into the music, yeah, let's get it on.
Connecting to your breath.
I should do karaoke on TikTok. I should go live and do live karaoke on TikTok.
Just enjoy this moment.
Build out the hit tunes.
Here and now. Forgetting all other tasks. Slowly send your hands to your left knee, left thigh. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Send your hands to your thigh, to your left shin or ankle, maybe to the earth or to the mat. With each exhale, try to melt down towards your leg, and you can play with your hips. Move your left hip back and your right hip forward. If you play with your hips, you can feel that stretch through
My
the
hips.
back of your left leg.
Hey, man, these are my hips, man. I'll move my hips, man.
Gently bend through your left knee and rise up to your warrior one. Your left knee is over your left ankle. Bring your palms next to the heart space. Simply step forward, Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your hips.
My legs are shot, man, from doing leg day yesterday, and then today deadlifting, and then doing a weighted 250-pound plus weighted sled pulls.
Feel that strength
Yeah.
through your legs. And inhale, palms to the heart. Exhale, twist to your right. And this time you can bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. Gaze down or up, keeping your knees together. Connecting to your breath. Don't hold your breath. Breathing slowly, deeply through your nose. Rooting through the feet. And gently send your left foot back.
Already did.
Try to find your balance. And again, if you want, you can keep your palms next to the heart space, or you can open your arms. Send your right arm high.
Damn, my legs are wobbly. I'm
Also,
wobbly.
you can send your right arm back behind and rest it on your lower back.
So far, so good, TikTok. We're still live, right? Yeah, you didn't shut off the live stream
Find
like you've done in the past.
through your legs. Slowly rise up to your warrior one. Hands to the heart space. Straighten your legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, finding your fold. Send your hands to the thigh, to the shin, or down to the earth. Bend through your right knee and come back to your low lunge. You can add any movements that feels good for you and for your body. Notice whatever position you move yourself in, if it restricts your breath. Notice tension and just soften those places a little bit more. Try to maintain.
I'm about to be interrupted. Let's be interrupted.
Gonna use the cooler. So I clean the cooler and the patio at the same time. Hopefully.
Good, I don't need any more announcements.
Are we going for Chinese?
No. I didn't plan on it.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, but I didn't plan on it
We
today.
make definite plans, but...
Yeah, I didn't plan on it.
So do you want to go?
Simply bend through your front leg. And
Yeah, I guess we could go.
What do you want me to try to make Chinese
Wrap your
fried rice?
opposite
Yeah, you do that here. Just do that here.
side to side.
Tomorrow's another day.
Keep gentle bend through your knees.
I ordered some cups at Walmart. I'll pick them up tomorrow.
Alright, no more announcements for now. Can't even do a live stream with yoga without announcements.
On an inhale,
Unbelievable.
exhale forward.
You get interrupted at your house the way I get interrupted at mine.
Inhale flat back.
I gotta have announcements of every little thing.
Palms on your thighs.
Supposed to be relaxing doing yoga and I get annoyed.
Palms pointing the crown of your
Same thing with the gym. I'm supposed to go there to like let off steam and I wind up getting pissed off because you got too many dumbasses at the gym. It's too freaking crowded and there's too many dumbasses. And they're not putting away the damn weights. It pisses me off.
Gaze down, keeping your neck long.
Superman. Don't be hating. Do any of you out there know who NDO Champ is? He walks like this.
Gaze up.
Oh.
Exhale forward fold. A few times lower your hips.
No more heaps. No more leg work. My legs are already wobbly from sled pulls and deadlifting and working legs yesterday.
Bend your knees, lower your hips.
Then I gotta get on the rebounder.
Exhale forward fold. Rest your belly on your thighs. Inhale, lower your hips. And extend or straighten your arms forward. Try to find your balance. Training your knees, your hips, your ankles. And slowly come back to your forward fold. You can keep your knees bent. And relaxing your neck. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, relaxing your hands down.
Damn, she's a hottie.
Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, join your palms next to your heart.
Are we done, you little hottie?
Close your eyes.
I think so.
Thank yourself
Yeah.
for your amazing practice.
Alright, name and follow.
Thank yourself for taking this time to training
That is a
your
hottie.
mind, to
She
take
is
care
smoking.
of your body.
Yeah, I just did the yoga. I decided to do TikTok yoga. You know, just do it live. That's it.
Hold this.
I'm gonna do the mini trampoline. It's called the rebounder right now. Check into it. It's called rebounding. And what it is, it's a mini trampoline.
Thank you guys.
And I like to do yoga about 3 to 4 times a week.
Hope you enjoyed.
I do a nightly yoga too, like a 4.5 minute routine. Live Strong woman. Her name is Tara Stiles. She has a good 4-minute, 41-second nighttime yoga. So I do that 7 days a week. But as far as the power yoga goes, I do that 3 to 4 times a week. And Homie wants to join the live. Well, Homie, I appreciate that. I'm not going to be on very long. I'm going to be getting off. I just want to explain this real quick. So as far as yoga's concerned, what got me started on it, let me roll back to like when I was younger. I always thought of myself as just a straight-up weightlifter. You know what I mean? Lift as heavy as I could, try to get as big as I could get, as strong as I could get. And I got up to 239 plus pounds. Now, I was pretty damn strong. And then in 2017,
Well, in 2014, I fell at church on a wet floor with no sign. They didn't have any sign there. It was during it was on a Friday for Lent. Went for fish dinner, and then we were supposed to do Stations of the Cross because I'm Catholic. Well, the food went up and I went down in the hall, in the room, the hall they call it, and because some idiot had spilled salad dressing on the floor, and then a worker idiot sopped it up with water. Oil and water do not mix. Did they bother drying it up or at least putting a sign there to caution people? No. So here I am with the food. The food goes up, I go down, and it tears my thigh muscle off my left leg, right off my knee. That's your largest muscle in your body. The suffering. My dad was also a Vietnam veteran, 100% disabled, in-home hospice, and my mom was basically his nurse 24 hours a day. So there was a lot going on, and I was crippled that year, 2014. The last year he lived. I pretty much learned how to walk again after my thigh muscle was ripped off from that fall, and I learned how to walk again to be walking to his funeral. All right, and also during that time when I did suffer that injury, I developed clots in my left leg from the injury, bad ones. That was 2014, but got rid of it, learned how to walk again, rehabilitated went to rehabilitation rehab, and then I had to further rehabilitate my leg on my own, which is through weight training. Now roll forward to 2017. A lot of people were dying of the C word that rhymes with answer. You know what I'm saying, right? My favorite uncle, a very close friend of the family. People were just dying, and I decided, I'm not getting any younger. I've been wanting to lose weight. I was 239 plus pounds, and my feet, because I have neuropathy, I couldn't handle that weight. But I was kind of... Hi, Ann. I'll tell you what. If y'all want to join in on live, just let me go live at another time, and when I do, I'll be happy to have a chat with you guys. All right. I just I'm pressed for time right now because I want to let you know part of it. I do have to do the rebounder, and but also I have a channel on BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble. It's called you know how to spell, right? The Shock. My last name is SCHOCK Treatment. When you see these little truth videos that I do, most of the time TikTok takes them down. I don't understand how a lot of people on TikTok get to say expose the New World Order and Agenda 2030, but when I do it, it goes against community standards. Most of you don't see half the stuff I post on here is because they take it down. They take about half of my videos. It's ridiculous, this platform. It's ridiculous. I bet you if I was a hot 16-year-old shaking what my mama gave me, I bet you they'd leave that up here on TikTok, wouldn't they? But the minute I try to tell the truth and show you guys about purple lights in the street or chemtrails, they want to take this down. Or if I talk about this and how there was no contagion, they want to go and take it down. Ridiculous. So that's why I'm on BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble. I do pretty long videos, anywhere between a half hour to an hour a day videos. And I show you crazy things of what's going on in this world. Stuff that this platform or ScrewTube YouTube will not allow me to show, or Facebook for that matter. I'm on Gab, The Shock Treatment. Can you spell? THE space SCHOCK space treatment. That's the name of my channel. It'll be quite shocking. It's non-PC language, but it gets the truth out there. And this woke stuff, yeah, I go balls to the walls against that, big time on my channels. Can't quite do that here, because this platform likes to exalt that sort of stuff. Men pretending they're women. So I can't get away saying what I say. I can't get away with saying what I say on my channels here. It wouldn't fly here. You understand that? That's why I'm letting you know where I'm at. Okay? Now let me get back to my story real quick, guys. So I lost weight. All right? No. I was still about 240. In 2017 now, I want you to think about this. We drove, me and my mother, up to Long Island to my favorite uncle's funeral. He had the C word that rhymes with answer, died real quick. And we wind up going to his funeral in 2017, around February. Okay? Well, when I got back home after that ordeal, about a month later, I noticed that I had in my left leg, it looked like an infection. Didn't know. I had Kaiser Permanente insurance, so I had to go to Kaiser doctors, right? And they kept saying it was an infection. But over time, what they said was an infection was traveling towards my groin. Infections don't do that. They spread out, but they don't travel. So basically, we said, look, you better test me for clots, because I had clots in my leg before because of this injury, and I explained that to him. Otherwise, if my mother basically said she's going to sue their asses if I die from them misdiagnosing me. It was not an infection. They tested me for clots, and sure enough, it was a clot. Thank God I had an advocate. So I had to go on blood thinners in the summer of 2017. I got the blood clot because I believe from traveling to New York, you can't sit down for long periods of time if you're prone to clots. And so even though I stopped every 2 to 3 hours during a trip to get out and walk around, it probably wasn't enough. I developed a minor clot. So I had to go on Lovinex. They said to me in the emergency room, you cannot lift weights any longer for 90 days. I said, well, you better put me in a mental hospital or you better sedate me because I have been lifting since 1985, since I was 15, and I ain't stopping. They said, well, now that we're putting you on blood thinners, if your blood pressure gets up and you burst the vein, your blood's going to be like water and you will die. Okay. All right. So I kind of, I laid off of weightlifting for a week and I got into yoga, which is what you all just saw me do. Now, I don't like stretching. Like a cat doesn't like water, that's what stretching always has been to me. I know it's important. I get it. I just don't like doing it. It's annoying. But that's what yoga is. I used to get spells of anxiety where it was hard to catch my breath for sometimes upwards of 3 days in a row. And I used to be a middle school teacher. Can you imagine having a spell like that, an anxiety for 3 days, and playing it off like you're not having a anxiety attack for 3 days? Like it would be around the clock. Sometimes I'll get anxiety attacks for that long. Yoga helped that. I don't get them anymore. Number one, because I lost a lot of weight probably. And number two is I think yoga really helped me breathe. Opened up my body cavity, you know what I'm saying? Where I don't get shortness of breath like I used to. So it really helped. And I really believe it helped boost my metabolism. So I think that I used to look at yoga as, I used to look down my nose at it. Because I was just lifting weights. That's all I ever known. And I thought it was for sissy Marys and tree huggers and things like that. Come to find out, as I got older, I guess you could call me a tree hugger because I do love nature. And so I kind of changed as I got older. But I'm not a tree hugger as in the artsy-fartsy type, but I'm just saying, I love nature. And I like to eat as organic as possible. So I guess I like grounding. Grounding is very important with your feet into the earth and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess you could call me a tree hugger / yogi now. Something I never thought I'd become 20-something years ago. You know what I mean? It's crazy when you're younger. You're just all about the lifting weights and heavy and all that, and you think that's all there is to it. No, there's plenty of other disciplines out there like yoga. Even though I've been doing it since 2017, I still am not as limber as like if you see some of these instructors, mainly women, and I think women tend to be more limber than men. They're doing crazy things that I can't even do yet. Still, and it is what it is. I worked as hard to be as best as I could be. I'm 53 years old. I'm deadlifting with an L5 bulging. I'm back to doing that. So I'm trying to conquer my own demons, if you want to put it that way. My shortcomings. My L5. I stopped deadlifting because I have a bulging L5 from deadlifting when I was 28, an injury, and so I stopped for a number of years. But then I started seeing a bunch of people on YouTube deadlifting, including gals, and I'm going, hellfire. Why can't I deadlift? Why do they get to deadlift and I can't? Because I had an injury. And injured my back many times over the years. Well, I'm going to do it the safe way. I use a trap bar now. And some people might criticize me and say, well, that's not really deadlifting. To each his own. It's deadlifting to me. I've watched a good amount of videos on YouTube of experts and pro lifters, bodybuilders and power lifters that are doing the trap bar. So I've gotten a lot stronger from deadlifting that way. And it's a lot safer. And it works your core out too. Plus, I'm about to do the rebounder. So yoga's really helped me, but I don't do the meditating part. I think that's when you start getting into stuff like that, that's where I draw the line. I'm just doing it as an exercise and breathing properly and stuff like that. I don't know why some of you wanted to chime in. I forgot what I was talking about. I know it was people dying and C word and just a lot of stuff. Listen, so now I'm like 170 pounds, and my weight's a battle. I went as low as from 239 down to 162. Yeah. For some reason, I could not stay in the 60 pound category. Over time, it kept going to hitting 170, 171, 172. I went as high as 175.8 this year, and I freaked out. I said, that over what? Whatever I've done to lose all this weight, that's what I continue to do. But for some reason, I started gaining weight, which is very weird. It wasn't like I was eating more. was eating very strict. I'm on livestrong.com. I put in all my food and everything, what I eat. I keep track of that. I do. Anyway, I'm back down to 170. I just want to say, you got Man Cave Karaoke coming up. No, not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Just forget that. I'm gonna share my deadlifting video here later, and it's my personal best: 260 pounds on a trap bar, 10 seconds up on the repetition, 5 seconds down. That is 15 seconds per repetition, and I go to failure. The goal is not to slam it on the floor like the jerks you see at the gym. I'm not impressed by all that noise you're making, and you're taking a second or two to pick it back up. That's not impressive. If you can almost touch the floor with heavy weight and return it back and stand up tall with that weight and not make a spectacle in a scene, that's true control. That's true power, and that's what I'm working on. Personal best, 260 pounds, 1 minute and 2 seconds, time under load, deadlift. That video's coming up. All right? And then, what else? What else? Oh, yeah, after I deadlifted, I loaded up the weighted sled. Yeah, our gym has a little sled. It's a little one. 5 45-pound plates and a 25-pound plate for a total of 250 pounds, plus whatever the sled weighs, I think around 20 pounds. And I pulled that for 14 laps. No, actually 15 laps. So yeah, and then I did this. It's a light day. It's just a light day. Put down 10 bags of mulch. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining and wanting to join in. If there's topics you want to talk about, I don't know, maybe you can leave in the comment section, but there are some topics I like to talk about, but I ain't going to mention it right now. Anyway, TikTok's just a strange bird, man. It's a different animal, I'll tell you altogether. But I appreciate all my followers. I got quite a bit on here. Now, again, if you want to join us on BitChute, Odyssey, or Rumble, I do one video a night, and I share it to those 3 platforms. So it's the same video on each of the platforms. BitChute is where most of the commenting is happening. BitChute is where most of the interaction is happening. I just did a video last night talking about Target. What's going on over there, Target? What you doing with that clothing, Target? Oh, what you got on there, Target? Oh. And you're aiming it at children, huh? All right, well, I already addressed that on Odyssey, BitChute, and Rumble. Yeah. And then there's a group that the Dodgers are endorsing called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Don't know what that is? You ever read the Bible? You know what the Bible is? You ever heard of Sodom and Gomorrah? It's here. We're living in the last days. Big time, it's here. Evil's everywhere. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I got to go because I think I said too much for this platform that's owned by the land of egg rolls. We live in an insane asylum. All right. I'm out.